New World Order architect, father of Agenda 21 skyscrapers, Le Corbusier, architect of the United Nations, the Blind 11 layout that you see here, and he was an admitted atheist. His fascination with Egypt is apparent in his work. He developed city plans that called for commercial airliners flying between skyscrapers. In 1922, one critic said of his work, despite the poetic title, his urban vision was authoritarian, inflexible, and simplistic. Wherever it was tried, by his followers it failed. Standardization proved inhuman and disorienting. The open spaces were inhospitable. The bureaucratically imposed plan socially destructive. In the U.S., the Radiant City took the form of vast urban renewal schemes and regimented public housing projects that damaged the urban fabric beyond repair. Today, these mega projects are being dismantled as superblocks give way to rows of houses fronting streets and sidewalks. Downtowns have discovered that combining, not separating, different activities is the key to success. So is the presence of lively residential neighborhoods, old as well as new. Cities have learned that preserving history makes more sense than starting from zero. It has been an expensive lesson, and not one that Corbusier intended, but it too is part of his legacy. Another critic said that the extravagant heights of Le Corbusier's skyscrapers had no reason for existence, apart from the fact that they had become technological possibilities. The open spaces in his central areas had no reason for existence either. And yet another critic said that the urbanism of Le Corbusier's was the model for a fascist state. These critics cited Le Corbusier himself when he wrote that not all citizens could become leaders. The technocratic elite, the industrialists, financiers, engineers, and artists would be located in the city center, while the workers would be removed to the fringes of the city. Le Corbusier's work and design was cited as an inspiration for Kanye West's album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And in his 1935 book Airplane, he talks about urban buildings, the ecstatic feeling of airplane eye, and the spectacle of collapse. So, you see, this architect was always at the center of creation, destruction, and rebuilding in the world's largest cities, and even helped to reconstruct France after the Second Great War. Architects of fate, and I believe that people like this have fallen under the influence of the fallen angels, the fallen ones. There is no way that they could have been putting together such prophetic work, dates and events built right into the architecture of things that had not happened yet. Mass sacrifice, destruction. How did they know? Take care and be safe, you guys.